Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John and this is the Planet Crafter. Okay, we are, nearly 30% of the, let me turn my flashlight off, there we go. Nearly 30% of the way towards the water cycle of this planet, which is alright. We've hit a bit of a stumbling block in that everything we need to kind of speed up progression really requires stuff that we don't have access to. I could build grass spreaders if we have lerma seeds, but anything more than that requires fertilizer. Yeah, and we can't make fertilizer without algae, I think. Let me dash up to my lab and I'll have a quick look. Fertilizer, yeah, requires algae, which we don't have. We also don't have eggplants at the moment. And no seeds for eggplants either. So, yeah, that's that. We've got some lerma seeds in our veggie tubes here. These are, not doing a huge amount. What are we producing there? 1.2, yeah, not a huge amount. We do have, over here, a tier 2 flower spreader, which is producing considerably more. So, yeah. Those veggie tubes are essentially obsolete at this point. These are producing a little bit. Not a huge amount, but some. So as you can see, that is rising just very slowly. Our heat is also rising relatively quickly, but because we've reached a decent level with it now, it doesn't appear to be rising as quickly. Same for pressure, really. Because we've got tier 5 heaters and drills and what have you. So basically, I need to go explore and find lots more stuff. Now, I'm going to head up this way because we've had a quick look around this installation up on the horizon there. But I'm pretty sure there's a door that we can open that I haven't yet. So we'll have a look in there, see if we can find anything of interest. I'm sure we will. Even if it's not particularly useful at this moment, it will be interesting. Okay, here we are. I haven't really looked around this area a huge amount. I've had a quick look down there. There's not a lot. There's a little bit in there. Is there anything up here? No. Alright, fair enough. But yes, I think the door that we can open is around this side. So let's zip up and have a look. Have we looked in here? Mutagen squash seeds, they'd be useful. I'll grab those. And we need 3 access cards, which we have. Okay, let's have a look. Tier 2 fertilizer might be useful. I'll grab that. Eggplant seeds, definitely useful. I'll grab the osmium rod. What have we got in here? Ooh, we can demolish a lot of this stuff, can't we? Explosive powder. Super alloy rod, super alloy. Arima plant seeds. Yeah, what have we got here? Today is a big day. Today the main rotors are activated. It took a lot of courage and effort to get here, but it was worth it. I feel like fate is giving us a little nudge to congratulate us on everything we've done to get here. Ah, hubris. Running low on oxygen already. I did look in there, didn't I? That's the door out there. Oh, another crate here. I mean, useful stuff, but I don't know we've got the power for any of that at the moment. Oh yes, I was going to take some oxygen, wasn't I? There we go. Alright, what's out here then? Another crate. Terra tokens. Yep. Alright. Nothing that useful up here by the looks of it. Can I get through here? Or is it not going to let me? Doesn't appear to want to let me. It just wants me to plummet down there again. Alright, well, let's plummet down here again. There's a chest here. Yeah, alright. I guess we'll just leave. That wasn't as useful as I'd hoped it would be, unfortunately. I guess we'll just do a little bit more exploring then, won't we? Let's head up through here. This does lead up to that other place at the top there. We had a brief look around that before. That place there. Yeah, I think we need to... I think we're going to need to look at power, aren't we? We have one of those fusion reactors. Which is producing us quite a lot of power, but we are also using quite a lot of power, in fairness. Because we've got tier 5 drill and a tier 5 heater. Yeah, this is just a big flat nothing. Alright, okay, let's head back towards base then. Okay, here we are back again. I'm going to put in another couple of food growers if I can. There we go, and we'll get some eggplants in that one and squash in that one. I'll have a drink because obviously we need one. Aluminium. How are we doing for power? Don't know. What do we need for a power screen? Where are we? Iron, silicon, magnesium. We can probably do that easily enough, can't we? There's some magnesium. There's some iron. Silicon? There we go. There's some silicon. Right. Let's build ourselves a power screen so we can know what we're up against. There we go. Right. Let's turn my torch off. There we are. Right. We've only got 578 kilowatts left. We could get another tier 5 heater. That's a possibility. Or another drill. Not both. I mean, really, oxygen is what we really want, but we can't do that without... where are we? We could get a tier 3 veggie tube, but they don't produce a huge amount of oxygen. It's 13 per second. Ideally, we would want... Where are we? Grass spreaders. Or flower spreaders, but for that we need fertilizer, which we don't have. And we can't get fertilizer until we have algae, and we can't get algae until we have liquid water. Yeah, alright. So let's have a look. So a grass spreader which we can make is 108 per second. 13 per second. I mean, it's going to be a grass spreader, isn't it? Right, do we have any lerma seeds? We should do. There's a lerma seed. Is that all? Yeah, we've only got the one lerma seed. We'll have to go around and have a look. Let's ditch all of this in here for the moment. Aluminium and magnesium. Alright, we'll grab the aluminium back out of there then. We need water bottles. There we go. and magnesium, which should be easy enough to find. Okay, right, let's get a grass spreader out here as well. That'll do just there. So, lerma seeds. Let's see if we can find any more lerma seeds, shall we? I do want to make myself another oxygen capsule. I need to remember what to take with me. Iron, 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 titanium, titanium, cobalt. Okay, right, we are up behind this initial settlement here. There was ice up here before, which has clearly melted, and there appears to be a path through, so I'm going to be rude not to have a look, wouldn't it? What have we got? Not a lot, by the looks of things. More ice. Doesn't appear to be blocking anything, but difficult to say. Is that a path through there? No, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, there really doesn't seem to be a lot around to find. I think we're going to have to just bite the bullet and make some lower tier power structures, aren't we? Yeah, so we looked over there last episode, didn't we? And we can't get in there just yet. We need, I think, oxygen in the atmosphere before we can make it into that. So it doesn't seem like there was a lot of point in coming round this way. Oh, never mind. Never mind. There might be something around if we keep looking. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, no. Okay, let's build up some lower tier power structures and things like that, shall we? Okay, let's get ourselves another nuclear reactor. There we are. That should boost our power a little bit. Yeah, we're up to 896, so we could, in theory, get a tier 5 heater and a tier 5 drill. Where are we? Tier 5 drill is a super alloy rod, an osmium rod, and a super alloy rod. Which is that. So, let's see if we can get ourselves... Oh dear. Yep, another one on there. There we go. That should boost our pressure again. And then... unlikely. Don't think we're going to get that much explosive powder. Yeah, we haven't found any iridium at the moment. Oh, hydration low. Oh, my food's a bit low as well. Alright, well, let's grab some water from there. And let's grab some beans from there. There we go. All good. Right. Let's ditch some of this stuff. Okay, right. I've got myself some oxygen. I've got myself some water. I could do with a little bit more food, so let's grab some beans. We need to do more exploring, really. If we're going to get another heater... ideally, we want explosive powder. We've got super alloy, haven't we? Yeah, we've got the super alloy rods. We've got the iridium rods. It's just the explosive powder that we don't have. And unless we can find iridium and sulfur, we're not likely to find... we're not likely to be able to make those. So, let's have a look around this way. I don't think we've been very far this way yet. We do have sulfur down here. We had a quick look around there. That looks like a chest over there. I'll turn my torch on. Not that it's a huge amount of use. Yeah, not a lot there that's immediately useful, but good to know we have it. Yeah, it is very dark. I'll try and brighten it up in editing, but yeah, there's not a lot to see, honestly. Another fusion energy cell. We've got a couple of these now. That might be worth hanging on to. Oh, this does carry on. There's another chest down here by the looks of it. Yeah. Tier 2 fertilizer. And is this a dead end? This is a dead end. Okay, right. Yeah, not a lot of use. Okay, right, let's have a look. Yeah, explosive powder. We just aren't going to be able to get it. No idea where iridium's going to be unless it's sealed off behind ice somewhere, which would be unfortunate. Okay, let's keep exploring then. Okay, so I've done a bit of exploring and not really found anything of huge use, or at least immediate use. But what I have got, I just need to figure out somewhere to build it, is I've got enough for a launch platform. So let's pop that on there. Now, where are we? So, again, bacteria samples, we don't have. Fertilizer, we don't have. Yeah, until we've got liquid water, we can't do a lot more about our oxygen, honestly. Other than the little stuff that we've already got going. We're nearly halfway there. So it's going to take a while. Let's have a look. So yeah, it's grass spreaders basically. So I need magnesium and lerma seeds. Neither of which I have in there. Well, there's some lerma seeds. Let's grab everything we need. So I need a couple of magnesium and some more water. So let's grab some more water from here. And there's some magnesium. And there's some more magnesium. Okay, right. So let's just scatter some grass spreaders around, shall we? One there. And another one there. That'll do. So that will start increasing our oxygen a little bit more quickly. Not noticeably quickly, but it will start increasing it. Yeah, I'm just going to have to carry on with this because I can't find anything that's going to be of immediate use. Because it's oxygen that we need to boost rather than anything else. Because, I mean, heat and pressure, we are, as I say, we're doing all right. And I can't find 3 explosive powder, I don't think. Got none in there. None in there. 1 in there. We do have 2 iridium, though. So if I get 4 sulfur... Yeah, I forgot about that. I took apart a couple of heaters in one of the bases and got the iridium out of there, specifically for this reason, and then completely forgot about it. So I think I need 1 more sulfur. 1 more... Oh, there we go. 1 more sulfur. Have I looked in you? Yes, I think I have. Okay. Ooh, what about you? Yeah, useful. I'll have to remember it's there. I won't remember it's there. Okay. So there's 2 explosive powder there. I should have another one somewhere. There we go. And then iridium rod. And super alloy rod. There we go. So we should have enough now to build another tier 5 heater. And we should have enough power to run it. Don't know where I'm going to put it that it'll fit, honestly. Maybe up here behind the drills or something like that. There was a brief flash of green there. Come on. I'm just going to need to pick up all of this stuff, aren't I? All right. Let's clear a space for it. Oh, there's a... I forgot I put that grass spreader up here. All right, let's move it a bit further up then. How's this? That'll do. Hydration low, is it? All right, I'll have a drink. Okay, so that's our heat being boosted as well. I mean, really, that's all I can do. Still not quite 50% of the way towards the next stage. But our pressure and our heat is increasing visibly. Our biomass is increasing visibly. And oxygen is very slow. But it is ticking up. Alright. Yeah, not sure where to go from here, honestly. Don't know. Recycling machine might be useful, honestly. Somebody mentioned that before. Yeah. Let's have a look at our launch platform. What can we do that is going to be of use to us? I suppose we could send up a GPS satellite, couldn't we? Getting rocket engines, circuit boards and super alloy rods aren't a huge problem. Alright, let's do that then. We want a compass first of all. How do we make a compass microchip? Like that. Easy. And I've completely forgotten what else we needed now. Okay, here we are. We can build ourselves a Tier 4 GPS satellite. Which I'm sure will be a lot of use for us. There we go. We'll send that up now. There it goes. Excellent stuff. Right. Now, we have ourselves a mapping screen, so... Oops, that's not what I wanted to press. That's what I wanted to press. Okay. Yeah, honestly... There's not a lot we haven't already explored. Are we getting liquid water already? Is that showing us liquid water? It is! We've got liquid water, good lord. That happened quickly. Ooh. Alright, so yeah, this is all going to fill up, presumably with water here. Okay, right, let's have another look. So, oh, we can even see our drills spinning. Isn't that cute? Yeah, there isn't a huge amount, as I say, we haven't explored. That's that one that we were at previously. That's the big one up on the hill. Although it looks like there might be more to it than we actually looked at. Alright, let's go and have another look at that, shall we? Let me make sure I've got some food on me. There we go. Probably worth having something to eat now. Let's make some water. Let's make some more oxygen. I don't want the selenium. So we'll dump that in there. I will want silicon, and I'll want 3 iron, which I can pick up on the way. That's fine. I will grab some more water, though. Right, let's head up that way then, shall we? There's some iron. This is just so I can build myself a little shelter should I run out of oxygen. There we go. Okay, so we should be getting water in here as well. Yes, we are. Excellent stuff. Alright. Alright. Let's head up. Hello. So we're just across from the big installation there, and I've just noticed there's something over here. I can't remember if we've looked at it or not. So let's go and just have a quick peek. It might be something interesting. This might have been behind ice. Judging by the cloud of vapour around it, this might have been hidden by ice previously. Yeah, this doesn't look particularly familiar. And we've definitely not been in here before. Let's turn our torch on. Whole bunch of computer parts there that we can take apart. And an underground section. Alright. Well, this looks eerily familiar, doesn't it? Let's grab some of that. Some of that. There's nothing in there, is there? No. Tier 2 fertilizer always seems to crop up, but let's just head somewhere where we don't have to demolish anything to get to. There's the reactor. Alright. Yeah, exactly the same design as previously. And absolutely nothing up here apart from the little statuettes. Alright. What if I drop down here? Eh. Yeah, this is the way we came in. Alright, this deserves a lot more attention later on when we have the I mean, ideally the oxygen for it. Let's just grab some oxygen there. Okay. Now we know it's there. Let's have another look around this bigger place over here. Okay, here we are. Let's see if we can actually get in yet. I can't remember what it was we needed. Environmental pressure, 1 PA pressure. I've no idea what our pressure is at the moment, but it presumably isn't at 1 PA. Okay, so there's the area there. We've got, let's turn that off, some vehicles and some various huts and plants. And this is where we had some more living spaces and some kind of watercraft. Now, I don't think we've looked at this one. That's just ice in there, isn't it? Oh, hello. We got a couple of chests over here. Space food, we'll grab that. We might as well grab some of the zeolite because we'll probably want Ooh. We have rain, ladies and gentlemen. We have rain. Excellent stuff. Might as well grab some more of that then. Okay. So presumably we're not going to be able to get in there until all that ice melts. And it doesn't look like we can gain access to it from the outside anyway. We'll have to come in through one of the others. Do we have anything else along here? Not really, but there's a lot of stuff in there that would be interesting to explore, isn't there? Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get anything here until the pressure increases. All right. Okay. Wow, what a view. Okay, so, well, there's lights over there, so I know I've got a little shelter somewhere. Let's just hurl ourselves off of here and see if there's anything on the way down. Doesn't look like it. No, doesn't look like it. Alright, not a problem. We'll zoom along the bottom here. And as I say, I know I've got a shelter just up here. He says, just up here somewhere. I definitely have a shelter. There it is. Okay, let's dive in here for a second then. Perfect timing. Okay, right. We are making progress. We have rain. We obviously aren't at the, or we're probably not at the next stage yet, but we are starting to get liquid water on the surface. We are getting, oh, proper rain rather than just fog now, which has actually cleared up the atmosphere a little bit. Great stuff. Right, I think we'll leave it there for this episode. We are making progress. It may not seem like it, but we are definitely making progress. I'm going to head back to our main base. Oh, the rain looks like it's easing off. Yeah, give me your thoughts down in the comments. If there's anything I've blatantly missed, then by all means let me know. I mean, there is that. I mean, that looks like a zip line, doesn't it? That looks like there's an entrance up there. Yeah. We haven't missed anything from in here, have we? I mean, we obviously haven't taken everything from in here. No, lots of mutagens, no bacterial samples. Oh well. Right, yes, let me head back to base. Right, so we have water on the surface. We have the ice is melting. I mean, that looks like almost gone there, because there was quite a lot of ice around this area before. Alright, yeah, no, I'm pleased with it. Yeah, but like I say, if there's anything I've blatantly missed, then let me know. I think we're getting green on the rocks as well, which I don't think we had before. So that might be our biomass increasing. That is definitely greener than it used to be. Those rocks. I mean, the ground itself, not so much. But the rocks, definitely. Yeah. No, I'm relatively happy with the way things are going. As I say, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. It really does help the channel out. Please check out the other videos on my channel. And please join us next time. Till then, I've been John. This has been the Planet Crafter. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.